Hello, dear beloveds. I am just jumping in here because you know what happens for me is something gets planted in my head and then I absolutely have to share my thoughts with you. And this one is a good one. This came out of a session today. I won't reveal with whom, but I did mention to her that I would probably go live on this topic because I see this kind of, I don't know what it is, this thing that overtakes us when we are on the spiritual path, that we start to awaken and we start to get really excited about awakening to our purpose and our mission and you know, what are we here for, and our soul is getting excited and it's waking up, and that's so awesome and spectacular, and there's so much goodness that comes out of that. Of course, we want the world to awaken. We want the world to be... Oh, my 5-year-old just came in. I will be 5 minutes. I'm just talking to my people about this big thing about purpose. I'll come and right out. He's cranky with me. But he's got an isopole and he's got an inflatable pool. So I think all is well with the world. So what happens is we start to awaken and we start to get really excited about what our purpose is and what we're here for. And we can often feel this real kind of soul agitation. And it's like, I want to know, what is my purpose? What am I here for? What am I supposed to be doing? And that's where we get confused. Okay? The doing has nothing to do with the purpose. Why are you here? What is your purpose? What were you put on this planet for? Has nothing to do with what you do. Your doing is moving furniture in a burning building. Let me break that down for you. We're jumping straight in here because clearly I have a timekeeper over there and his isopole will not last forever. There is also a nanny out there. I just want to let you know that I have not just left my child with an isopole and an inflatable pool. Anyway, back to the point of this moment, I want to clarify something really essential for you, that your doing is not your purpose. What is your purpose? I said I would solve that question for you because this is what I'm seeing. All of these incredible, powerful people around me, all of these incredible spiritual seekers are getting so caught up, losing all this creative life force in the, what am I meant to be doing with my purpose? I know that I am here as an aspect of God. Oh my God, I don't know how to do it. I don't know if it's this modality. I don't know if it's this training course. I don't know if I'm supposed to do this. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that. And I want to end that right now, okay? It is nothing to do with what you do. God or the infinite literally does not care what it is that you do, whether you make macrame for a living, because macrame is awesome. I got my gorgeous macrame up on the wall here from Rachel Cannard, or whether you do, I'm looking at you, Katie Cruz, kahuna, because you jumped up in my feed there, whether you are, delivering babies for a living, or whether you are plucking chickens. It literally makes no difference to God. Your purpose is the same as everybody else's purpose. And I wish I had come up with this, but it's Wayne Dyer. Wayne Dyer told me this, and it come back to it again and again and again. And the reason I come back to it so often is because so many men and women are losing all of their creative energy into trying to figure out something that has already been solved. Your purpose is the same as everybody's purpose. What you are left with is freedom. And that is what we are terrified with. You can do whatever you want in this life that will bring you the most freaking joy, and we are terrified of that idea. We would much prefer that God put us on the planet with a singular, individual, unique purpose that doesn't belong to anybody else, and if we don't find it, if we don't find our, soulmate, our life is going to be meaningless. Chickens, I don't know why I said chickens, it just popped into my head. Plucking chickens. I have a cousin who used to pluck chickens. He doesn't pluck chickens anymore. I'm a bit hysterical. My air conditioner is no longer working. It's quite warm here in Melbourne. So I'm going to get to the point of what I'm trying to say here is that you are not here with a unique individual purpose that is different to everybody else's. And if you don't find it like your soulmate, your life is over. And let me tell you why. Because you are not here as a unique individual. That is ego thinking. That is the ego mind indulging in separation thinking. That I am unique and special and I have a special magic unicorn shiny purpose that is great, and if I don't find it and I'm meant to be up on stage or write this book or do that thing and God's given me that purpose, and if I don't find my way to make that purpose come into the world, then I have failed as a soul person. It's all ego maniacal bullshit, and it's designed to indulge our fantasy that somehow somehow we are more like God than somebody else. We are all faces of the one infinite consciousness. We are all divinely planted here on this earth. We are all exploring ourselves as consciousness, manifesting into being whatever it is that we are either lazy enough to manifest or actively, consciously choose to manifest. We are not individuated pieces of anything. We are one. We are oneness. So why would my purpose be different to your purpose? It isn't. How I might choose to creatively express this one individual brilliant life is totally up to me. That is my creative freedom. I have been divinely fated and I have total free will, and this is your divine fate, my darling. Let me tell you now, I'm about to solve it. If you don't know what your purpose is, I'm about to tell you. You are here to serve. You are here to serve. You are here in service. You are here in service to the greater good. You are here to make the world a better place for everybody around you, because you are that. I am that. I get over my ego. I get down off my high horse that says, until I write that book, the world is missing out on that incredibly special book that only I can write with wisdom only God gave me. You know, I am the unique channel for that, you know, planetary being in the 29th dimension. Only I can bring the voice of that person or that infinite consciousness through. We are all God. There's only one of us here. We are all here in service to the awakening of that truth, that consciousness. Are your actions in service or are they in fear? And that service is love. I think my icy pole timekeeper is done. That's it. That's what I wanted to share with you today, because if you are losing creative energy trying to figure out what your purpose is, now is the time to overcome that doubt. You're here to make the world a better place for others. And the really beautiful thing about that is there are no others. You're here to see how much joy you can have, my darling, because that is the highest form of service. And if you don't know that, then I am relieving you of all that pressure of thinking that it's that modality or that program. Make a choice. It's either a choice for fear or love. How do I want to express my soul? Mwah, 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 mwah. We're going to go now. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, my time is up. I love you all so much. And, you know, keep the entries coming for the Initiate giveaway. I'm so excited by it. Let's all do this. This is why we have spiritual direction. This is why you spend time with me, because we all need to be reminded of what we truly are, which is oneness. Bye.